¿Qué está pasando YouTube? ¿Qué pasa YouTube? ¿Qué onda YouTube? This is so funny. I had to make a video. Like I told you, that I was on a bus last night. That when I was on, actually my phone died actually after doing that video and checking the bus schedules. What time I had to go home and everything. And I went grocery shopping. And the funny part was the reason why I was bored coming from the Southwest area. So I was bored and listening to some music, looking at some videos. And when I got on the bus, I heard I was laughing. People looking at me crazy. Because me and Chemistry did not get along. I do not like that dude. It is a pinche puto way. Okay, I don't like him. You know, our beef. But I know he spies on my channel, listen to my videos. You know, he's blocked, and I blocked myself. I blocked my own stuff because I ain't trying to go on the channel and comment. But when he had, and you know, I don't like conservative Mexican. Conservador Mexicano, not conservative Mexicano. Conservador Mexicano. Please go on Google. I have a Google translation on my phone. So, you know, exactly. Cause I'm not used to, when I speak Spanish, I don't use the word conservative all the time, okay? Certain words. So sometimes if I mess up, because no soy perfecto cuando hablo español, y ahora estoy para 23 años en mi vida. Pero you know, tenemos, yo voy a tener problemas que pues, también, you know, sé, porque yo soy americano, yo soy latino, yo soy mezclado con la criollo española de Louisiana, yo soy afroamericano, indígena, holandés, inglés, francés, criollo francés y español, criollo francés y español también y indígena también. Yo soy mezclado, no soy puro africano, yo soy mezclado, ok, yo soy mixto en me siento, no me siento, how you say it? Uh, yo soy de mis raíces mixtas, no soy, yo sé, yo soy de ser raza mixta. So point is, it's funny that this dude, and I saw the comment section on Concerning Mexican. This I thought he was Chicano, as in like his parents was being here for in family being here for centuries in the United States after Mexico, after California Mexico was stolen. I mean, was stolen by the United States, like here in Texas, okay? And he got Americanized. No, his parents are from Mexico, Zacatecas, and I forgot the other Michoacan. His parents are from those areas. You tell me they didn't bother to teach you Spanish? Okay, this is not the 60s and 50s when Latinos at the time, even Mariah Carey's grandfather, who's Venezuelan, you know, Mariah Carey Nunez dad, okay, that's her dad's real name. And her dad's dad, which her grandfather, was Roberto Nunez, and he came from Venezuela and came into the United States and changed to Mariah Carey, married an African-American woman named Heidi Cole, which is that's Mariah Carey's grandparents, and Mariah Carey's mother is Irish. You know, I'm a big fan of Mariah Carey. Es mi novia mi corazón. Anyway, yeah, she is mi novia mi, ella mi novia mi, es mi novia mi corazón. She is. She's my girlfriend in my heart. That's why I was so happy to see her last year. And she's my role model. And actually, when I was learning about multiracial roots, she's like her and Tiger Woods and many other mixed race people who are celebrities were like my role models. Okay, um, you know, to learn about, you know, and not to be ashamed. This is your heritage. Your parents are not pure black; they're mixed too. Their parents are mixed too. They have mixed background. They relate to people who are not black. That's how they're mixed. Okay, like I have cousins. When I was tracing my Irish English four grandmother's heritage, I have white cousins, widows, white cousins here in Texas, here in Houston. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So, and it's scary because on dating situation, you gotta check everybody's background. Like I can't check dark skin, light skin, camera skin, blonde, blue eye, redneck, brunette. If you relate to the Bug fan, oh Lord, we related. We can't have. I'm not doing the Kevin Gates. Okay, I ain't just having sex with no cousins. I don't care if it's this and that. It's still related to me. That's sick. You know, not marrying one either. Okay, but the truth of it is, and her son, my third grandfather, is the one who married my black Spanish Creole grandmother, third grandmother, and her dad was a black Spanish Creole man. Yeah, I know that Louisiana was mixed with French and Spanish and black and Native American, and for years, and as a Creole, learning my roots. Um, did not know that Spanish was in me. I know what the French part, coming from Texas and the Creoles mixing with the black folks here, black native and black Anglo, and even pure black folks here, which caused it. I'm like a little bit, but Beyonce say, she's Creole too, Texas, Alabama, Louisiana, what I'm saying, that song Formation, which I do have Louisiana, Alabama in my family. Actually, my grandmother's family, well, she was born in Alabama and moved to Texas. No, her family was born. I look back at Ash.com, but I have black side that's also from Alabama too. Okay, on my dad's side as well. So, Louisiana, Alabama, Texas, Alabama, okay, what I'm saying? Virginia and Georgia, those are the states I've found on Instagram on my ancestors in the states. Um, that I know of, probably more than that. Anyway, but it's weird that this dude who's Cavazar Mexicano, Cavazor, 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 like Salvador was it? Cavazor Mexicano, um, doesn't speak Spanish, and this is not the 60s and 50s when Latinos was even before during Jim Crow were discouraged to speak Spanish. Like in Mariah Carey's grandfather case, he changed his name to Robert Curry to Roberto Nunez to Robert Carey, okay? Because if he didn't do that, her name was Mariah Nunez, okay? So that's very true. So it's weird that a lot of y'all don't, what I'm saying? And you had like Richie Valens, the Chicano rock singer, ba-da-da-bamba, what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Of course, the Afro-Mexican slaves in Veracruz made that song, okay? Let's be real, okay? Not being Afrocentric, even Mexican folks who know about this will tell you that, okay? But the truth of the matter is, God rest, so he died with Buddy Holly. And it hurt me when Richie passed away in that movie La Bamba. It did, saying. And looking at the movie La Bamba back when I was coming up as a kid in the '80s, it was hurt. He became a singer. Everything was going good, but just like Excision, he did predict what is going on. Like Biggie and Tupac, he did predict his death. He did, because remember when he was about to perform, and he said, "Mom, I might not see you." And you remember, it's the owl. I think it's the owl in Mexican culture. When they see an owl, it's like showing some bad luck or something like that. Yeah, he predicted his death. He always had because dad died of a car crash. Airplane crash. In a war, I think was it World War II, if I'm not mistaken, or Korean War, one of those wars. And Richie Valens, you know, um, and one thing I liked about the movie La Bamba, they talked about interracial relationships because he was on that white woman. The white woman, dad didn't want him around. And he wrote the song, I met a girl, Donna was her name. Remember, what I'm saying? And Richie Valenzuela, that was his name, but they changed it to Richie Valens. Vicky Carr, same thing. Raquel Welch, they both Latinas. Okay, you know, um, so a lot of people change their names to anglize their name, um, and to be into the culture. So that's what happened. But like I said, and same thing. Of course, my name translated, Zacharias is my real name. Okay, not Zacharias in English. It is in English, the English version of it. But even on my fourth grandmother, my third grandmother, excuse me, my third grandmother side of the family, her dad, which is my fourth grandfather on the other side of the family, was a Real, and they changed the routes. And she remembered that, and my grandmother, my mom's side, she knew her. That's her dad's, which is my grandfather who's still living, grandmother. They live a long time because he'd be 99 this year, and she was 90 when she had passed away in 1974. That's when who married a white looking man who had a white mom, okay, who was Creole and Irish and English. So, and when I told her my grandma, I said, yeah, I'm my mom's side. On the phone, I said, we mix Spanish too. And she said, well, I should be telling all this mixed hair, all this other stuff, but I don't know why her dad keep a lot of secrets. I bet he know this stuff. Cause it was telling me, another Creole brother told me that back in 2010. He had Hispanic roots besides Spanish. He had Venezuela because some of the slaves from Venezuela went to. Remember, folks do not know, besides Texas, Texas was Mexico at the time, New Orleans was the gateway to Latin America too. Okay, so some of us Creoles, which I've been noticing too, besides Spanish, do have a Latino connection from Latin America. Um, you had people from Mexico, you had Venezuelan people, you had Dominicans, especially because Haiti and Dominican did have a relationship, even though it said it shared on an island one time, and you had free people of color coming from Haiti and Dominican Republic to Louisiana. That was the gateway to Latin America. Okay, at a time when Tejas was not part of the United States, Tejas was part of Mexico. At the French took Mexico from Louisiana for Spain, Nueva España. So a lot of people, and I know I'm still learning this history as well. And so when that brother who's about my complexion, who speaks Spanish, and his family spoke Spanish besides French in Louisiana, and he told me, he said, we were speaking Spanish while he was getting a ride downtown because we had a training for his temporary job at the welfare office when I was working as a temp. And it was back in 2010. He gave me, I had to go catch a bus to go back home. I was tired. I woke up real early in the morning, and I was trying to go back home to, what I'm saying, and sleep because I didn't eat with my grandmother and stuff. But anyway, so it's summer. I don't forget this around about June, July. I don't forget 2010. And he spoke Spanish, and he said he was listening to Tupac in his truck, and he told me, he said that, not to tell his business, but y'all know who he is. He don't respect. He said I hate the N word, but he's a brother. But he said he was a nigga that he's a woman because his dad was she French Creole, and I think his mom was black Spanish Creole, something like that. And she cussed him out in Spanish, but after he got in an argument with her, that something like that, I forgot what it was. And he the one told me that when he was doing his ancestry, he had Venezuelan roots because the slaves were also coming from Venezuela to also Louisiana. So, and like for example, before Roxy from 116 Park, there are Hondurans in NOLA in Louisiana. Um, there are a lot of Honduran. Actually, one of my enemies, we graduated together. We saw each other recently at an event. He about the same complexion I am. He used to tease me, make fun of me, and I did tell his business about all the thoughts he had, because he was all in my business, calling me gay and stuff. And he called, no offense to anybody Latino, he called me wetback. He did, and he called me nigga, and I told him don't call me those names. Well, it's weird that one of his relatives from New Orleans, because she came through Katrina, because he makes a Creole. He never told nobody about, because he has his stepdad last name. His dad is actually part Hispanic, part Honduran, part black Creole, French Creole. And I'm like, isn't this a bitch? This dude used to call me WICK word and call me nigga Oreo, talking about I should speak an African language, I speak Spanish. And this dude have Hispanic roots. See how we call out these hypocrites? I wish I'd known it back 20 years because I would have told his ass off. Then he got his child, one of his child from his thought game is part Mexican. I ain't trying to tell you, but you watching, yeah, you watching this, I'm talking about you. And I'm the one that talk about them thoughts and yellow bone and Zai looking women you had in that picture. You was cheating on, because you was all in my business back in 20 years ago in 12th grade. Yes, I did. I'm the one told because I was talking to, because my homegirl that I like, she white and Mexican. She mixed. I was trying to holler at her, but she already had a boyfriend. So me and her was friends. We talked about mixed heritage all the time. And she said she put white and Hispanic on her papers. And as I got at the time, about all my roots, but I put black, white, Native American, okay, at the time because it was Hispanic as well. And and so she was talking to this black second dude who's a gang member at the time, and then I think she made a story. Cousin told her she lied. His sister, he was trying to hook me up. She was trying to hook his sister who was black and Mexican, and I was trying to holler at her that she committed suicide. I think she lied. I think she lied. So they said she be making up all these stories up, but she the one told the baby mama who Mexican about them pictures that I told. I said, yeah, look at that wallet. Yes, he had on me anxiety looking yellow bone, anxiety mixed girls in there and stuff. Showed did. He was the pretty boy type. He thought he was all he was shit. And he a thought. I ain't trying to be But he was a thought back in the day. You know, had all these different women and stuff. He was all in my business. He was like, yeah, for real. So we cool now. But yes, I'm the one told your business, dude. You watching the damn channel. Cause you was in my business making fun. I ain't did nothing to you. I was trying to be cool with you back back in 99, 98, 97 when we was graduating high school. But anyway, he part Hispanic. Yeah, he part Hispanic. He part Latino. He part Honduran. Mm-hmm. So it, I wish I would have told everybody. I said he part as his grandfather part his. Let me tell my business. What up, my damn business, making fun of me and clowning me in the hallway, making all type of jokes and harass me. Look, I act like Abel Sadine, stab your ass. Shit, you know what I'm saying? For real. Harass calling me gay and stuff, making fun of me. Yeah, for real. They was calling him that back in the day too. So don't call him Orion or anything too. So you trying to throw that shit on me. But anyway. But anyway, ain't trying to tell business. But my point is that you had Hispanics in, besides Spanish Creole, you had Hispanics from Latin America in New Orleans, okay? And like people talking about when the Katrina happened, they trying to put Mexicans to go build, for Mexican immigrants to build the New Orleans, and he was mad about that. But that's nothing new because you had Mexicans and Creole people in America. Yes, you did. Um, Especially if both of the families were Catholic. So this is nothing new, okay? This is nothing new, okay? I mean, this dude chemistry comes from Peru and Mexico. He don't know American history besides what he been exposed. Like he said that the average African American like a Haitian. But Haitians, they have light skinned Haitians, dude. They got Haitians that look like you. You see the dark ones who are poor because of hierarchy. The ones who high yellow, they look close to your complexion, chemistry. They don't want to run Haiti. The dark ones who like Kodak black, that's the ones you see on mostly, and sometimes my camera complexion, but some, you know what I'm saying? Because I fall in the middle. They don't want who poor. That's how it goes. So you're very ignorant about that. Let me look at Steph LaCour on Love and Hip Hop. Miami. She's high yellow. You know what I'm saying? She was Veronica Vega's friend. She's Haitian. You know, y'all very ignorant down there, and you making you got Jamaicans that's high yellow. I mean, look at Sean Paul. Sean Paul high yellow and mixed looking. He part yes, he is. He Portuguese, Chinese, and black. Give me a line. Okay, get busy. That was Sexy Lady One. Oh, that's my song right there. Yeah, back in 2003, baby. I love that song. Thanks for us. Dun, 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 and look at his video. He had all different shades of Jamaicans in that video. So not all Jamaicans look the same. Dude, Colin Powell Jamaican. Look how yellow he is. Colin Powell. The parents are from Jamaica. If you seen they painted like white people. Almost like white people. Yeah, I don't understand where you get the idea that why nobody don't go to Jamaica or Haiti. They do have light skin, very extreme, exotic looking Haitians and Jamaicans, dude. You watch Caribbean Rhythms will be on BET. I did back in the 90s, but Rachel, look at her. She about my color, look like she East Indian, long, naturally long hair that's not permed. Is wavy curly with straight hair. She look she like she passed for a darker Latina. Okay, Rachel from Caribbean Rhythms on BET. Yeah, I don't know what y'all get y'all information from. And when I go to Caribbean Festival, I saw exotic looking Jamaicans and possibly Haitian. I used to the Haitian flag there, but it was is it Antigua? They got folks that can pass for Mexicans and Puerto Ricans, with your look, okay, and with consider Mexican look for real. And I bet if you call one of the Mexicans, they'll turn around and cuss your ass out. Or Puerto Rican, and I'll never give. There was a dude that looked like a typical Latino. Not all Latinos look alike, but out of skin, straight hair, very exotic. If you like chemistry and conservative Mexican, and it was on. Y'all remember if y'all watch Showtime Apollo, and the dude came out with his foreign accent, said, "I'm tired of people think I'm a Mexican, Puerto Rican, Dominican." He said, "I'm from the Caribbean," and then remember he was making a joke, and everybody said, "Boo!" and they got the man with the heels on. You know what I'm saying? I don't forget, if they had it on YouTube, that's him. Okay, I don't forget what back in the 90s he said, yeah, I'm a brother. I'm from the Caribbean. I'm not from the Caribbean. I'm not Mexican. I'm not Puerto Rican. I'm not Dominican. Which people start clean it. And he was saying that you got different colors of people in look at Nicki Minaj. She mixed with China, but she actually mixed with Japanese and East Indian. I don't know what y'all get y'all in Foster Brown dog skin, the rapper, and she part Chinese. I don't know what y'all get y'all information from about, and even what's the name, Hispanic and Afro Hispanic and Jamaican and Chinese, even dark skin, Tyson Belfer. They got different colors of Jamaicans and Haitians. I don't know where y'all, I seen Haitians lighter than me. Okay, I don't know what y'all get y'all information from. In African American saying people, we come in different. We got brothers that look like chemistry and what's the name, considered Mexican, especially the Creole. But we have none Creole. I never get a brother who do look like a typical Mexican, and he was for real. And he was like, I ain't no Creole, and you know what I'm saying, and he would tell you I'm black. I never forget one dude. I swear, if you seen this dude, his brother, you would think this dude is a Mexican. He a high yellow brother from Las Vegas. I said, ain't you mixed with something? No, I'm black. I ain't no Creole. I ain't no mid. I'm black. Okay. So, with the one drop metallic. So, I mean, you have, I don't know what y'all, I seen people I don't know what y'all, I'm glad that I had the exposure. And even my community, we had folks that look like chemistry, that look like, what's the name here, considered Mexican who are Creole. I don't know what y'all get y'all information. All Africans. I don't look like the average. I mean, yeah. I mean, what I'm saying, average American. What I'm saying, the other African Americans and people really like me. What I'm saying, I don't look the average African because the Africans came on shit was much darker. They look like Kodak. Well, Kodak Black is Haitian, but that color had the Akon, the Pinyoko color. Okay, and I ain't got that. I don't know what y'all think I do, but you get your eyes adjusted because I don't got that. I'm trying to do a blackface and Hollywood blackface and Time Magazine mess with it to OJ. Okay, me and OJ same complexion. He mixed black and Indian white too, but it don't make any sense. He mentioned it in his book. But truth of the matter is, it don't make any sense to make these stories about. And I'm glad, thank the Lord, I had the pleasure to meet people of all different. It's a lady living in this community. She's high yellow, lighter than me. Her hair is black, but she high yellow, and she from Jamaica. And I met Jamaicans who are light up. Forget, um, one woman, she was Zaya looking, and I even said, I thought she was a Zaya looking Creole woman, and she almost passed for Mexican. She said everybody thinks she's Mexican, and I said, are you from Louisiana? He said, no. And my homegirl, like, stop thinking that this girl, everybody from Louisiana. And she said, no, I'm actually Jamaican. And I don't know where you get this idea that everybody in Haiti or dog look like Africans. That's not true. They have African looks and non-African looks as well. They have exotic looks in those countries. I don't know where he get those ideas from. I'm glad when I used to go to Caribbean Festival back in 1999, 2000, I saw different shades. That's how, you know what I'm saying, different. I had friends from different shades who were Haitian, my shade, lighter, dark, you know what I'm saying, Jamaican. I'm glad I had friends online who had different shades. I'm glad, I thank God that I integrate and went outside the box. Chemistry is very ignorant. So any Jamaican that does not look like the Beanie Man, what's his name, Vaz Contel, you know what I'm saying, a Haitian don't look like Kodak Black. Can you please DM this dude and tell you and show your picture and especially extreme lighter ones and even women down there so he can stop saying these damn things. I mean, let us be real. The reason why folks like Latin countries, and it comes from white America. White America romanticized, even though they have white America does not like Hispanic people, okay? With this immigration policy and trying to put a wall, what they're doing, because Hispanics are mixed. But it's weird that this dude gonna sit here and just get mad. What about the Latin explosion? A white male named, what's the dude name? Tom Matoro, Jennifer Lopez. And then they had Mark Anthony and all that. I mean, ever since the Latin explosion, a lot of folks being in Latino population, it's like an interest that a lot of Americans have in Latin culture. It romanticized in the media. So it's not just some brother bunch of brothers. It's a bunch of white people go to Latin America to get laid too. I mean, and you stop doing that shit because y'all know who is HIV going on. I'm like, yeah, I bet y'all better use some protection. You know, so I'm just saying. But anyway, going back to this thing, that's why I get mad because I'm like, dude, there are Jamaicans that's lighter than me. Okay, I met them. You know what I'm saying? I met Haitians that's lighter than me. They got anxiety looking Haitians and Jamaicans. I don't know what you, the dog what you see on there, they're in proud because of colorism in Haiti. Even the Dominican woman told you that in that video of Kim. What is going on with y'all dumb asses? Anyway, but let's get to the story. Okay, so about concerted Mexican Spanish. Because of el Mexicano, let me say something, dude. And it's no shock to chemistry because one thing, like I said, I'll be around. And never forget when I was working for Census. Here we go. That was another story. It was a sister by my color. Her hair was different texture. It was loose curling. It was her hair. And she was from Panama. She spoke Spanish. She had 3 children. One was born in Italy. And it was on the bus. We was coming, and she, excuse me, and she speaks Spanish. And these everybody thinks these are black children, with different exotic looks, because they had different hair texture. They're about my color with different hair texture. And they said, "Mom, stop speaking Spanish to me." And she told me straight up. She said, "My kids don't want to learn Spanish." And that's right there. I have Afro Latino who are Guadalajara. They mix, but they look black to the society, but they still mix. And they're from New York, but they're from Honduras, who are neighbors here. And I had to remind people I speak Spanish to these are Hispanic people. Hispanic people come in this color too. And and so whenever the daughters of my neighbors, these black girls, whatever, but they're Hispanic, okay, and they are mixed down the line. They don't like to speak Spanish, so when I was at the Watch Tier, I told one of them, I said, "Don't ever be ashamed to speak your name, sister. You want no with these folks out here. Don't you can make more money. You in Texas, you used to be Mexico. Don't ever be ashamed of speaking Spanish. They go let them hate on you. You more educated. I told something like that. I told her to raise her self-esteem. And she smiled. Little girl smiled, cause this sister did not understand. She thought by bringing in us hinder her. I said, "No, baby, you make it while the folks probably be poor, and it's the truth. These ghetto folks here, no offense, that make us look terrible. You gonna front for them? Look where they at. Be a rise to the sky, sister." So, and raise her self-esteem. She was happy to hear that because she been scared to speak Spanish. Because everybody sees her as a black American woman. She's Latina, and she's scared to speak Spanish. Even her Obama told me they were speaking Spanish. The African American people here in Houston was looking down on her. And I said, "Y'all, I overlooked that, baby. I used to get mistreated, looked at bad looks." And one time I was speaking Spanish to some Latinos on the train, and a brother looking a dark skin, a dark is what she always say. Looked at me straight like, "Brother, please get the fuck out." I want to say that so bad. I don't live for your dumb ass. She was making us look terrible the way you looking at me like some thug looking thing. No offense. You buy into stitch out white supremacy and you try to look at me bad ways. No, you better look at your own damn self and rise. So you should be congratulating me speaking Spanish. Maybe you should learn to speak Spanish too and be educated. See what I'm saying? We've been taught to be thugs and stuff like that. No, I don't go along with that stereotype. I like to rise above that. You know how bougie I am. But the truth of the matter is, yeah, because I was raised bougie, I was raised middle class, I was raised in the hood. Okay, my point is, so we as, and like I said, I identify with my Hispanic roots too. I checked the Hispanic box. Like on my job application, they had 2 races or more. And they said, "Are you Hispanic?" And I put Hispanic, a Latino, and 2 races or more because I am black, French, Spanish, Creole, English, and American descent, which makes me black, white, and Hispanic. That's my background, okay? As an ethnicity when it comes to Spanish, okay? So, point is, not very proud of. I'm not ashamed of it. And I love the fact that I'm glad, I thank God that I went to this high school with most of the Hispanics and learned Spanish. And later on, that it was connection. I knew it. I ain't gonna lie about this, but I didn't want to sound like Rich Dolezal. You know what I'm saying? Okay. At times she wouldn't know then. But I like to have facts to back my story. I don't have no lies or just claims. And it was, you know what I'm saying? So that's so factually, that's my fourth grandpa's last name was Arial. And I'm glad that I'm happy, you know what I'm saying? So, so that's my name. So when I go back to my graduation reunion, excuse me, this year, I'm gonna tell them dudes, los pinches ways, no hablo español porque no eres latino, no eres hispánico. Yo soy por hispánico como mi mamá tiene raíces mixtas con la española, criolla española de la Louisiana. No soy por África, tú sabes, yo soy de raza mixta. And I, you know what I'm saying, I'm very proud of yo soy de ser raza mixta. Mi raíces mixtas. Gracias a Dios, okay? Yeah, thank God for it. I don't care what anybody say. I don't live for nobody. I live for myself. When I live for myself, I only want to live life. Live life alone. You live life alone. You know, one life to live. I'm not gonna sit here and waste my time trying to please somebody else. So to conservative Mexican dude, I mean, and it's true. A lot of Latinos don't teach her, like you said about Jeff Lopez. And it is very true. Even when I like De Niro, and the song she did with DJ Khaled and Cardi B. But even when she's singing Spanish, you can tell that she wasn't speaking Spanish. Like they do clown her for speaking Spanish, even when she was on Me for Media speaking Spanish. Um, but a Mexican woman, her Spanish was not that good. I will give Una Noche Más, which is on Wait Tonight, the translation in No Me Llames on her first album, but her other songs, and I like Que Triste, is it Que Oíste, is it good? Yeah, Que Oíste, yeah, I think that's one song. She did a good job in that song. But there's some, and then when she did a Slim tribute, she did a hell of a good job in Slim tribute the Billboard Awards. And then when she did the American Music Awards tribute to Celia Cruz, she did a great job. Okay, so I give Jennifer Lopez credit. But when she's singing the other song, I forgot the other song, she's dressed in all gold. One of the recent songs that came out, her Spanish, you can tell it's very Americanized. It don't sound like Olga Tayon, who's Puerto Rican too, okay? And Olga Tayon is from Puerto Rico. You know, I love Olga Tayon. Yes, I do. I love Olga Tayon. Yes, I do. I love Olga Tayon. Yeah, yes, I love Olga Tayon. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. She came to El Paso, Texas in 2005 with Mark Anthony Solis from Mexico. Yeah, that's one thing I love about El Paso. The Latin artists come over here. Gloria Estefan came in 2004. You know what I'm saying? Rita Moreno, excuse me, from West Side Story. From because she's Puerto Rican descent. She's the first Latina to win the Oscar. She came to El Paso. I was going back to Houston back 2007 January. So, they have a lot of Latin. It not just Mexican people coming to El Paso. They had a lot of Latin artists come there. You know what I'm saying? The reggaeton artists, whatever. Yes, I love the Latin scene in El Paso, Texas. Like you don't have to go to Miami, Florida. You're a small little town, and you can tell I miss El Paso. Yes, I do. I miss El Paso. I miss El Chuco town. I want to go back to El Paso, Texas. Shoot, I would love to go back to El Paso, Texas. Yes, I do. And you eat real Mexican food down there in someone else's house. Not no Taco Bana, not Taco Bell. I'm talking about real, authentic Mexican food. Yes. She was made me gordo, made me fat. I ain't mind, because I was trying to go to the gym, get built, they Vin Diesel built. Yeah, so in case someone try to fight, punch their asses, bloody in their face. Anyway, yeah, you can tell I want to go. I can't wait to go back to the gym. I paid my bill, Fitness Connection. But anyway, importance. But like I said to conservative Mexican dude, you too busy, and this is I'm not God a judge. It's like you trying to kiss up to white supremacy and trying to emulate white culture. Don't get wrong, I'm not cross culture. I cross culture and find out that I do have a relation to it. Weird. But it's stupid that you had. I mean, the question I like to ask: Did your mom was ashamed speaking Spanish? And that's very true. You have Latinos. I knew one girl, like I said, a girl who's white Puerto Rican. Her mom was French, her dad was Puerto Rican. And when I heard last name was at Equinox International, the pyramid scheme, the scheme that's up, that I didn't know about back when I was 19, 20 years old. Just trying to be my boss at the time, selling products. And one of the girls, the thing, she's Puerto Rican and she like a white girl, French. And I started speaking Spanish. She said, "Oh, I don't speak Spanish." She said, as she said, like a Valley girl accent. My mother from France. She, I don't speak French, but sorry, girl like that. And she was acting. I'm sorry, but my dad he's Puerto Rican, and back in Miami, my grandfather told you better not be speaking in Spanish, and it's very true. And I want Kimmy should understand that I have a Chicano friend. Her kid is part black. Through her first marriage. And her dad, because when her dad and her mother broke up, his daughter is part black. Okay. I was trying to holler at her, but she got somebody at the time. And she used to tell me that she speaks better Spanish than her own sister, and she's mixed. And for you to understand that the reason why that my homegirl does not speak Spanish, because when she was growing up, and her mother, her mother deceased, I'm not trying to talk bad about her mother, but that was very wrong to slap in her face when she spoke Spanish. That's just how crucial it was. So some Latino ladies, Latino Mexican, came up to her and asked her some questions in Spanish. She answered back in Spanish. So when they got in the car or whatever, her mom got her hand, gonna be speaking in Spanish up here. You're American. That's abuse. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No offense to my homegirl, but I was the baby. If I was her daddy, I'd probably be in jail for her murder. I'm sorry. I don't play with abuse, male, female. Okay. Anybody, y'all know how I feel about people whooping their kids. I don't care what your gender is, what race is, whatever. I just don't play with my. I used to get whoopings. I want to kill my own family. Okay. My point is that I'm whoopings make you know it don't make you bipolar too. I don't get it. I ain't get it all the time, but you know what I mean. My point is that damaged her mentality, and she taught her black skin daughter no Spanish. You know what I'm saying? And and she, what I'm saying, and she understands Spanish, but she don't speak it. And it's sad because she could be making money right now, And not that it's part of your heritage, And I'm glad I learned Spanish because it's in my mom's genealogy. And so, but you gotta stand, dude. And I think I don't want to talk bad about someone's parents. I'm looking at that fact since I brought that up. The conservative man said, did your parents discourage you from speaking Spanish? Because that's what it is. And it's very true. Because even my principal, who's Chicano, and talk like this. Talk like a stereotypical Anglo-Saxon man from Texas. But he's Chicano, he's Latino. My high school principal told me, Zach, you speak better Spanish than me. That's how, yeah, for real. And his wife had told me we had a Spanish Club banquet in 97. She told me, she said that their parents were both farm migrant workers, okay? And at the time, 1940s, when they were born, they was taught to not, they thought Spanish would hinder them. And it's very true. And that's why they grew up speaking broken Spanish. And that's the children learn Spanish, children don't know Spanish. Then you have, Lord have mercy, I'm so tired, I didn't use my coffee. You have Latino, I know people who told me this as well. Girl, the woman, when I was doing the casting, the action scene for Muhammad Ali movie called King of the World with Terrence Howard back in '99 at the Ashton Hall as a movie extra. And Latina she was Latina, but she was Creole and Latina. She's Mexican and Black French Creole. She's from California. She's from Sacramento. And so why everybody speaking Spanish to me? She act like Jasmine guy from different world. Not like why, but she act like the regular voice of Jasmine guy. Had this, she's a yellow woman. So not to say all yellow women today like that, but she's a stereotype. why is everybody speaking Spanish to me? That's what she told me. And she thought she was all that too. So then, she understands Spanish, but she couldn't speak it. And she said, what it was, her mom was the youngest, her oldest sisters was her aunts. They knew Spanish, but her mother felt that her mother it would hinder her, so she learned Spanish, and that's what happens. And even I knew a lady, a sister, I would call her Tina Turner. She was mean. She was a security officer. Well, I went to the welfare office. I'll never forget that. I went to her business. She probably was retired already. She was old in her 60s back in 2009. Like the year after I. And when I was learning, I messed up my Spanish. And she said, well, I wish I could learn it. She said, my dad was Spanish, meaning her dad was Hispanic Mexican, okay, from Texas. She was a small town by West Texas. Her grandfather was Mexican. She's black, okay. Her grandfather was Mexican American. And she had the black kids who make fun of her speaking, when he come over to the house. And then when she graduated in her 60s, high school, as a demographic and change, she said she needed her behind whoop because she could learn Spanish too. So, I mean, you gotta understand, and then also this is my being term to do speak Spanish, but also my great aunt, my grandma on my dad's side, my grandma's sister, she passed away in '93 in December. Before Christmas, I talked to her, and she told me to learn Spanish when I was in 8th grade. So you gotta understand that a lot of people, and I'm glad that I was told that God rest her soul. I, learning my language, and if I know my, what my answer was, that's what's clear. I'm sorry, I'm sort of sleepy, y'all. But to conservative Mexican, there's no 34 years old, dude, and you know what I'm saying? I have to agree with chemistry. He clowned your ass out. He made fun of a broken Spanish. I have broken Spanish too, but God dog it. It's like you can tell I ain't trying to brag. My Spanish is way better than the conservative Mexican. Como some Mexicano. You know what I'm saying? Y no tiene problema que hablar español, pero él tiene tiempo que está aquí, está viviendo aquí, okay, en su vida, que habla español. Él tiene que tener una clase de español, una clase de español también. Él necesita, practicar mucho con la gente que habla español también. So, es extraño que él es mexicano, porque su padre es de México, ¿ok? No chicano de Estados Unidos, es su padre de México, pero su padre no, ¿qué dice? To teach. As I say, well, anyway, they didn't teach in Spanish. Eso es bien English. ¿Cómo se dice? ¿Cómo se dice? Me siento muy excited. Okay. It was important, but I'm saying they didn't teach in Spanish. Like, they should have taught him Spanish when he was a little kid. And they're from Mexico. They're not Chicanos from California. Born in California and just be Mexican descent. No, they're from Mexico. And no para hablar español. Pero yo nací aquí en Estados Unidos. Yo soy africana, indígena, holandés, inglés, francés, español también, porque yo es mixto, pero la gente aquí en Estados Unidos piensa yo soy por un africano. No soy por africano, yo tengo calor de caramelo, no tengo de calor café oscuro o negro con carbón, tú sabes, ¿ok? Y la gente piensa en mí que no que no puede hablar español porque los morenos aquí en Estados Unidos no hablan español, muchos no hablan español, algunos de los morenos aquí en Estados Unidos que hablan español, pero es algunos, no mucho, no, it's not the majority, you know what I'm saying, en Estados Unidos porque somos americanos que hablan inglés. Pero tú, este hombre latino de California, sus padres de México, no, yo no sé, que lástima que no pueda hablar de español y en inglés también. Y no sé, yo soy, sí, yo soy hispánico también, yo soy latino, porque mis raíces, yo no sé, no soy de Latinoamérica, pero tengo la sangre española de Louisiana, ¿ok? Mezclada con otros grupos étnicos también y razas de mis raíces mixtas, que no son mis raíces, mis antepasados, no todos africanos, tengo blancos, indígenas en raíces también, de familia, historia de mi familia, pero en mi linaje, mi genesia. Pero a mí, él cree puro mexicano gerencia, a mí, yo no sé, su gerencia es por mexicana. En eres mezclado, afro mestizo, mestizo, pero no, a mí, ¿qué razón? ¿Qué razón qué razón? Por qué no quiere hablar español? Oh, no puedo hablar español también. Es excuse, es an excuse. I mean, no sé, qué lástima. Él necesita practicar como mi español no es perfecto también. Pero yo practico todo el día con la gente que habla español. Yo tengo raíces, I mean, tengo amigos latinos que hablan español. Cuando yo voy a la ciudad en Houston, Texas, yo hablo con la gente latina que habla español en mi trabajo, en mi casa, en el apartamento también, en mi barrio también. Cuando yo estaba en autobús, yo hablo con la gente latina que habla español también. Bueno, yo voy a la tienda también, yo voy a hablar español con la gente, los extraños I say strangers, okay, strangers, los extraños, no, la gente nueva gente, que habla español, and what I'm saying, and that's how you do it. You practice every day. I mean, practice makes perfect. So you're perfecting yourself every day. You're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. Only God is. But that's no excuse. What's going on YouTube? What's going on in your life? ¿Qué está pasando en tu vida? I mean, come on. Vivir mi vida, la, 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 la. Even though Kendrick like the crackhead version of Mark Anthony. But it is hard like it is. It don't make any sense. It don't make any sense for you to be doing this, dude, and you support Trump. Trump don't care about your ass, homie. I call it like it is. Covers a mexicano, covers a mexicano, or no, I can't say that because he is his parent. He is a first generation Mexican. He is okay, American. Okay, first generation American. Okay, but it's weird that like your parents didn't even bother. My parents didn't teach me Spanish. I'm a self teacher. I practiced when I was at my grandparents' house. And I learned Spanish. I listened to Spanish music, to Harlem music, because I act like I was in Latin America. I put on Univision, I put on Telemundo, I listen to Spanish music, I listen to Harlem music, I listen to Selena, I listen to reggaeton, well, no reggaeton, excuse me, salsa merengue, excuse me. I had a lot of CDs of different artists from different genres of Latin music. Listen to Latin, like, I'm acting like I'm in Latin America, and I'll be in my room trying to, conjugate the verbs and saying the you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't want to say por favor, no, por favor. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I perfect my Spanish. And also that's in mi sangre. You know what I'm saying? That's and not to be stereotypical, but that is my bloodline. So that's the reason why. And I dance like sometimes I would screw up dancing cumbia. I will be in my room pretending that I have somebody with me dancing cumbia so I can perfect it. And they're like, dang, you know how to dance good. Yeah, that's how you do it. You perfect yourself every day. You do. And then when I have, and I take it seriously. Yo sería que practicar mi español porque yo quiero hablar español perfecto en el futuro. You know what I'm saying? So, es para mi vida, para mi negocio también. Yo sé, para mi familia también. You know what I'm saying? En mi vida, mi vida, la, okay? Pero it don't make any sense. This Chicano by being born here, but his parents from Mexico, okay? Has no excuse. I mean, you tell me your parents didn't speak Spanish in the house? I had to literally push to learn Spanish. You know what I'm saying? And what makes, and I'll be honest with you, what broke me down to not speak it perfect, because having criticism, and I learned to not let critics tear me down. People say you're trying to be a Mexican, and this and then. And I would look at them. They listen to Tupac music, and they're Latino, and they listen to some hip hop and everything. They wear their hair braided and stuff. That's part of my African American culture. You know what I'm saying? Listen, rock and roll. That's part because rock and roll's invented by African American people, and I'm Anglo too. Even if it's a mix with Anglo, they listen to that and everything else, and they're talking about this, and they're talking not like they don't have their accents. Okay, they have American accents. You know what I'm saying? They're wearing gold chain, gold teeth and stuff. Look like either hip hop artists or rock stars, or you know what I'm saying. And you know what I'm saying, sound like Anglo-Saxon. How the hell are you talking about what I am? Okay, you need to find out what you are. You know what I'm saying? A little stereotypical that way. But and I had folks asking me who were being coons, attacking me for speaking Spanish, and I had white folks acting my slave master because I don't let that stitch. I'm not their blackface to them. You know what I mean? They mission show to them. They mad at that because they don't want to get the entertainment. Being stereotypical. So I let that crush me down, and I never forget speaking in Honduras because one of the teachers that was there, he's a big man. He's part African American Creole and Honduran, and he was learning. He was him and another brother by my complexion. They were like the only ones African American, even though the Latino guys part Hispanic, they was teaching Spanish. And I mean, what happened is, um, he asked, "Why are you not speaking Spanish?" Because after the kids, some youngsters in school made fun of me, and I was 18 years old, and that messed me up. Cause I didn't want to, I want to do what I'm doing, but when you traumatize that stuff, but I still push and right now I don't give a fuck anymore. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna dumb down myself because some people want to be jigaboo-ish for white supremacy. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I look at it. I look back and I let these assholes turn me down. I let them get in my head and mess me up. You know what I'm saying? So that's why my Spanish is not very. So trust me, my Spanish is very perfect right now. If I push from the side like Mariah Carey, so they can't take it away from me. And I love that song in the Rainbow album, Mariah Carey. I actually have that CD here, and I love it. And when I sometimes cry in my room because all the things that my family was putting me through, people would say about me at school, and I left school, at work, wherever. And that's all about Mariah Carey. You can't take that away. You can tell Mariah Carey's music really inspired me. So besides her standing for her identity back in the 90s. Okay, so point is, I look back and I don't care anymore. No me importa ahora. Porque pinche enemigos, pinche pendejo es, racista es también. So I continue to do my thing because yo soy libre, yo soy un hombre libre de calor, no soy esclavo, yo tengo libertad aquí en Estados Unidos, tengo derechos que hablar español, porque mis derechos de Estados Unidos. So I mean, therefore, I don't give a damn anymore. Okay, it's no crimen, it's no ilegal, it's legal que de mí habla español también. So something, you know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why I don't care anymore. Okay, I don't care. I live for myself. I got one life on this earth, and I'm not wasting my time making it miserable because someone else is miserable. Okay, so and I'm 38, and I'll be 39 soon this year, almost 40. This was 34. What's going on YouTube? I swear it looked. Oh my god, that's a funny doggone intro. I'm not lying. What's going on? What's going on YouTube? Trying to push a coon for these white conservatives. I swear I'm not lying. You sure trying to butt the ends. You and many and what's the name? Jason Peterson and Diamond and Silk. Lord, Thomas Santa Mayor. I'm like, God, dog it. Y'all trying to coon. Y'all trying to get them cooning money. Portugal, you trying to get the cotton picking and strawberry picking money. Shows. What's going on? What? If you drive down a car, please don't hit nobody while you doing those videos. Do not cause accidents. Please. For the sake of people on their highways and streets in California, please don't cause no accidents, y'all. Please, Covasa Mexicana, please do not cause no accidentes on that freeway, on the calle. Please do not do it. Please. Drive that was. Yeah, I might be on the bus because, I mean, who doesn't struggle? But I'm in my head, I think I'm de me voy a tener mucho dinero. Yo estoy leyendo los libros de que yo soy, you know what I'm saying, to be my own boss. And I am working, working a better job right now. I'm off right now to this weekend, but they're looking for a job to maybe to work almost every day, working in a security situation. So I'm just like, dude, you just stop cooning, dude. Just stop cooning. You cooning too much. You doing too much, homie. You doing that, dude. That's too much, dude. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Leave it alone, homie. Leave it alone. De la paz. What's going on YouTube? Please, and that's not another thing, but dude, I'm like, you trying, and then too, your video about I gotta do about the what blacks decreasing in California. I gotta do that video because I was very offended by that video. I was. So right now I'm busy. I'm trying, still working on the Excepcion situation. They got more details on his killer. Trying to find more about that, and I'm still trying to find how I'm gonna do this Juneteenth video because Juneteenth already passed, but I still want to do the video because it's part of my heritage as well here in Texas. So I just want. It's too much going on right now. I have a pain in my chest area right now. Just talking about this, you can tell because I got my clothes in the clean, my uniform in the cleans for my job, and I'm trying to get my hair braided this afternoon. I got to wash clothes, got to turn paper in, this and that. It's just going through too much this Friday. But I had to make this video because I promised y'all to make this video. Sometimes I forget to make some videos I said I'm gonna do, but yeah, I know. But still, this dude right here, ay, párale, por favor. No sea pocho, wey. What's going on, YouTube? ¿Qué está pasando, YouTube? ¿Qué onda? I mean, come on, really. God, dog it. ¿Qué pasa, Mexicano, please? Conservative Mexicano. ¿Qué pasa, dude? On your phone, there is a Google Translation. I have the app. And before I did it, I had to practice say that word. Do that, please. Please. Do this, buscar una app para tu teléfono. Google, con otro idiomas también, las lenguas también, español, Aribe, francés, China, and everything else, okay? And then two, let me before I close, dude, that woman, that Coco white woman, speaking Spanish from Argentina, they speak Spanish down there, okay? The Nazi Germany, I mean, before Nazi Germany, they had Europeans besides the Spanish, and they were Africans in Argentina. Yes, they were. I'm not making it up. Go look for Afro Argentines. They'll tell you how their presence went away, especially through race mixing. Nothing wrong with race mixing, but they went through race mixing too with Spanish in the day, you know what I'm saying? And then more Europeans came there too, especially the ones who left Nazi Germany, who was part of Hitler's camp to escape being arrested. They went to Argentina, okay? So you have white looking people who are mixing, you know what I'm saying, or people who are just 100% white that speak Spanish. You have different ethnicities in Latin America that's from other countries, dude. You have Chinese, you have Africans, you have, you know what I'm saying? I don't know where you get your ideas from. Like you said that there was two white guys that speak, dude, 9-10, homie, those are Mexicans who look white, who either mixed and their ancestries mix and they mix and they look like their white ancestor. Like I'm mixed, I look more black, not pure black. I don't look like Western, like a company. You know what I mean? But they speak Spanish, and usually those are the ones like in Haiti, the lighter skinned folks control Haiti. The ones like white people are very light, like Latinos and the Mexican folks. They don't want to control Mexico. Look at Vincent Fox. He's Irish and Mexican, and he looks close to a white man. You know what I'm saying? He was a president. You know what I'm saying? He relied, and that's why the Afro-looking Mexicans down there, and the indigenous have a lot of colorism down there because of that. You know what I'm saying? And also Jose Cancelos, who because you don't know about your black ancestry, because it's like La Raza essay. They cause that Mejia Raza stuff. So I'm just calling it like it is, homie. You need to learn your history. They have a lot of European folks and they're coming from New York, and you have looking people who look European because the race mixture. You have people who look black, people who look native, look white, look in between mostly, look like exotic looking, like you look very exotic looking. So do chemistry. So I mean, I don't understand where you getting your ideas and you talking about the white guys speak from Spanish. I had to laugh when you said that, like, dude, those are fresas or güeros in Mexico. I mean, come on, fresas. Really, you don't know what? Oh Lord. I'm tired, y'all. Okay, I gotta drink some coffee. I can get my, I ain't get high on my caffeine. I was trying to lay low on it today, but you said I'm tired. Anyway, y'all, I gotta go. Me voy, voy, voy. It's what Daddy Yankee saying. Me voy, voy, voy. Yes, I love that song. It is that song a lot. Looney Tunes, you know what I'm saying? Me voy, voy. And one of my Chicano friends will be dancing to that, not dance together, nothing. We be in the hallway. Me voy, voy. And Jive Core, yeah, because he like that song. En lo que pasó, pasó. Entré en tu home y tú vayaste, pero ya estaré y tú vayaste, pero ya estaré. Lo que pasó, pasó. Entre tú y yo, lo que pasó, pasó. Entre tú y yo, lo que pasó, pasó. Entre tú y yo, lo que pasó, pasó. Entre tú y yo. Dime la verdad. Dime sus secretos. Toda la verdad. No las tengas miedo. Dime la verdad. What else I can sing right here? Hold on. Palomita blanca, te paquito y oro, la quiero, te la quiero, oro. And what else I like to sing? Um, voy a casar, vivir mi vida, la, 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 la. No, no, voy a dar. Is it voy? I got the Mark Anthony song. It's been a while. Voy a dar, no, voy a dar, vivir mi vida, la, 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 la. Voy a casar, oh yeah, it's bailar, not to cry. To cry. You want to laugh, want to cry. Voy a bailar, vivir mi vida, la, 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 la. Por casar, vivir mi vida, la, 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 la. Para que I'm still learning the lyrics to that song because I want to go and see that in karaoke. You know, for real, I love that Mark Anthony song. I do. And let me sing another Tejano song. Tú, estúpido romántico, tú, preso del amor. Tú, estúpido romántico, tú, preso del amor. Hello, what else I like to sing? Es una bebida. That's my favorite Mark Anthony, Ricky Martin song. Es una bebida que va cambiando tu vida, una conquista de nada, bebé loca. Loca de tira, haga de risas, cosas. Cosas tuna. No. Los calientes, es la bomba. Muévete mientras te vuelves loco. Hembra, dice que de bomba estás. Cosa linda, cosa mona. Sube, sube, que te bomba va. Boom, boom. No te mueras, veta. Otra veta mal. En cada esquina, nena, nada más. Muévelo, muévelo. Y'all know that song back in 99, 98. That Ricky Martin song. Yeah. I have that CD. I bought it from BMG Music. You know, when you order CDs on through mail order. And yeah, I showed it. I bought my and I taped it, put it on cassette. And I was on my way to a job interview. And lucky my Walkman, because I had um did I have a poncho? No, I had a umbrella. And while I was looking for the area on Tanglewile, West Park area, no, not Tanglewile, it was on West Park area, and it was back in '98, 20 years ago, or '99. And I'm walking right there, bridge of West Park. Y'all know what I'm talking about if you right there by 59. And I'm walking and I'm dancing, I'm looking for the area, and I got lost. And I'm like dancing to, you know, that Ricky Martin. Yes, baby, I love that song. Esa es la bomba, mueve, mueve loco, hembra dice que de bomba estás, cosa linda, cosa mona, sube, sube que la bomba va, boom, boom, te mueve vuelta, otra vuelta mal, cada esquina, nena, dame más, muévelo, muévelo. It shows, I love that song. Yes, I love that song. Way before Living La Vida Loca came out. Yes, Living La Vida Loca. Yeah, way before that. Remember, I was a Ricky Martin fan in the 90s when he was on General Hospital. Before General Hospital, he had that long curly hair, like Carlos Vives from Colombia. Y'all know what I'm saying? Gotafia. Yeah, I like that. I love Gotafia by Carlos Vives. Gotafia. I love it. Back in '94. I love that song. Yes. I don't know all the lyrics. You can tell I listen to Latin music. That's my drug. Anyway, la música latina, otra droga también. Eres mi droga. Okay, like Intocable say. Y todo para qué, todo para qué, para qué, cuánto amor. ¿Para qué me castraste mi corazón? Y todo para qué, todo para qué. Y'all know that song. See, it's weird. Like I said, you can tell I endorsed it a lot in the cultura. The point is, like I said, yeah, I got y'all laughing. I went from the Harlem music, from salsa to Latin pop, reggaeton. Yes, I listened to a lot of Latin music. Let me sing John Zacata, my Afro-Cuban friend, brother. Si te vas, cuánto amor, razones de vivir mi faltarán, tú sabrás que todo lo que quiero eres tú, eres tú, eres tú. Si te vas, cuánto amor, razones de vivir mi faltarán. Tú sabrás que todo lo que quiero eres tú. Yes. Yeah, you know I love John Scott's music. Yes. Yes. I love that song. Ready for love. Moments. Comments. What it's missing in me. I forget this new to me. Y'all know that song, Ready for Love. I love that song. I love that song by John Cicada. I do. That's my Afro-Cuban brother. You know what I'm saying? He's a mulatto Cuban from, you know, and I tell mestizo too, but, you know, because there's Native American. There was not all of them killed in Cuba, but the point is, he's mulatto. Yeah, I love his music. I love John Cicada's music. Yes, bring him back. Please bring John Cicada right back to the music string. You know, remember he was singing, just another day. Oh, you know, yeah, you know the song. He was singing that song. And tú y yo, dun 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 dun. Y'all know that song? Yeah. Tú y yo. I have that CD here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I love John Cicada's music. Yes, they need to bring John Cicada right back to the music industry. I miss that Latin brother. I do. I miss John Cicada. That, you know what I'm saying? Yes. I always, since, you know, he, you know what I'm saying, he's an Afro-Latin Cuban, you know what I'm saying, he's a mulatto Cuban as well. And I love his music. Love his music. Johnson Carter, yes. If you're out there like watching my video, Johnson Carter, mi hermano, Cubano, um, I'm a big fan of yours. I am. I'm a big fan of Johnson Carter. Yes. Moments, comments. What did that you say? You did again. I forgot the rest of the song, but yeah, y'all know that song. It's a Johnson Carter. I forgot the album. It came out in 97, 98. Like right time when Jennifer was playing Selena, and after the movie came out, like 20 years ago. Then Oprah also had Johnson Carter on her album, and they were like, everybody was like, why she's cutting through I'd say that too. I love Oprah. I like how she was used to Monique, but I didn't like the fact that when Selena and her family, Jennifer Lopez was there, and the actors from the movie, it was like half of her show, not the whole entire show. And the same thing happened with John Cicada. When John Cicada came on the show, it was the last part of the show. I'm like, sister girl, can you put them on at the headline of the show? You know what I'm saying? So that's what it was. So anyway, you need to eat ahora, negócio ahora, So that's what yo tengo, yo necesito hacer mis rutinas ahora, este viernes ahora, y me voy, adiós, chao. And put a little cute, ciao. Alright, adiós. The fuck? Don't let me, yes.